Hey, good morning, Mizzou fans. Gabe DeArmond here. PM in the AM for Tuesday, November 25th. Missouri and Arkansas, 4 days away in the regular season finale for both teams. Just the finale for Arkansas, the regular season finale for Missouri. We're going to talk a little more about this game, probably Thursday and Friday here. I wish it was a bigger storyline and there was more of interest to discuss, but I think we all know the interesting part is what happens after this game. And I have seen a lot of talk in the last week and a half, but especially here in the last 3 days, that Eli Drinkwitz is burning goodwill and he is doing something wrong and he needs to make a statement. And how does he come back to Missouri? Like, guys, Eli Drinkwitz hadn't done anything wrong here. He did not like say he was definitely coming back. He did not shut down any potential talk of him taking another job last week, but he just said, "Look, this is my name is on these lists and this is a compliment to the job we've done here and this program and all of that." And that's all he said, and that's all he really needs to say. Like, he can't tell you 100% I'm coming back, which I think is what people want him to say, but you don't say that if you don't know it for sure. Like, you don't want to say anything that's going to come back and burn you in 2 or 3 weeks. But the other part of this is the burning goodwill and the, you know, making people angry and all that. I think that's more just frustration over having lost a couple of games and fallen out of the playoff picture than anything. I mean, I've had a couple people ask me in the last couple of days, how does Drink, explain this? What if he doesn't get another job offer and he comes back to Missouri? And people have it in their minds that he is doing everything he can to leave, and the only way he's back at Missouri is if he doesn't have another choice. And I don't know why that's necessarily the case. I'm not telling you that's impossible, but we don't have any real basis for saying that, other than emotion and frustration. I mean, are there a lot of reports out there that Drinkwitz is on other people's lists and that he's willing to listen and that he might go? Absolutely. I can't promise you that all those reports are accurate. I would assume some of them are, but if you believe everything that's on the internet, Lane Kiffin's going to coach at least 3 teams, maybe more next year, and you'll tie yourself up in knots trying to connect everything. But my point is, it's real easy for Drinkwitz to explain this in two. If he's still Missouri's coach in 2 weeks, and Ole Miss and Florida and LSU and Penn State and Auburn and whoever, Arkansas, whoever else has coaches, it's real easy. Hey, that stuff was all just like, I didn't have anything to do with that. I can't control what other people say. I'm the head coach of Missouri. I was under contract. I'm still the head coach at Missouri. That is not hard to explain. Now, if it makes you angry, if you don't want to believe him, again, I'll go back to the line he's used a few times over the years. I can't manage your expectations. Like, if that upsets you, then that upsets you. But I really don't think that Eli Drinkwitz has done anything wrong in handling this so far. And where I differ from those of you watching this, if he takes another job, he still hasn't done anything wrong. If he looks at other jobs and comes back, he hasn't done anything wrong there either. Um, you know, he doesn't he owes Missouri doing his job. He is doing it. Maybe not as well as you want him to do it, but he is doing it. I'm confident to the best of his ability. Doesn't mean he has never made a mistake, but he is doing it the best he can. What Missouri owes him is to pay him as long as he is doing that job. So far as I know, Missouri is doing that. That's all it is in coaching. It is transactional. The loyalty, that's the emotion, that's fan base stuff. For Drinkwitz, he owes Missouri doing this job as well as he can. He is doing it. Missouri owes him money for doing it. They have paid it. That will continue as long as he is Missouri's coach, which could be 7 days and could be 7 years. I don't know. We will find that out. But I think in the absence of information, I think a lot of people get nervous, a lot of people get emotional, and a lot of people just say things. And credit Eli Drinkwitz, he hasn't really said anything that's going to come back and burn him, no matter what he does in the next 7 to 10 days. And again, he's handled it fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Maybe you disagree. That's fine. Everybody gets his own opinion. That's mine. I promise at least on Thursday and Friday, we're going to talk about the football game. We'll give you the three things to watch and the prediction on Friday morning. Tomorrow will depend a little bit on what we hear from Eli Drinkwitz and players at noon today. We'll talk to them, see what they say, and have PM in the AM tomorrow morning. Drew King's covering basketball tonight. I'll cover basketball on Friday. And then on Saturday, Cody Goodwin in Fayetteville, and we will have the post-game show sometime around 6:30 Saturday night, the last one of the regular season. Do want to make sure as of 11 o'clock last night until Monday night at 11 o'clock, 75% off an annual VIP subscription over at powermizzou.com. If you're one of those who has been on the fence, you watch the YouTube stuff, you say, yeah, I like it, but I don't want to pay full price for it. We don't have to pay full price. $30 gets you coverage for a year, access to everything on our site, everything in the 24/7 Sports Network. $30, that's $250 a month. It's literally less than a cup of coffee every month for the next year. So hope you check it out there while you're here. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you tomorrow morning.